Hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Regrowth, and this is episode 18. So, in the last episode, we were making some coal coke, so we made the coke oven, and we were waiting for 16 pieces, which we've now got, so we can complete that task. Let's just go into the task book, the quest book as it's called. So we've got two quests with unclaimed rewards. The other one, I think, let me just find it. Yeah, it's in here. The way the world works, and it's because we made the catalyst, so we can the alchemy catalyst. We can claim that, so we're going to get a bit of slime for that. And then, of course, the other one is going to be because we've just finished the coke. So that's in what the world enables. So we can just go into here, and we're going to grab some more coal coke and some creosote. Excellent. So that's that now. Now that one finished. Now, I was having a kind of a look at some of these quests, and this fire away one, something that I've noticed, required the nether rutile ore. And by completing the reclamation down here, well, certainly the iron harvest part of this, just needs to get some tin ore, and the reward is rutile ore, so we can kind of cross two off with one stone. But before I sort of get on with that, because we are going to have to go back to the Nether for that. Before I sort of like carried on with that, I wanted to first of all make some better tools. Now to do that, I've made the smeltery a bit bigger, by the way, because I collected up quite a few of the bits and pieces. So you can see this is now full with various bits. And in order to get some better stuff in the Nether, what I've done is I've made some bronze. The reason I've made bronze, if I just go into NEI and let's just type in pickaxe, what I noticed was this. He says, trying to find it now, but just go along find it. Right, the obsidian pickaxe. We all know that obsidian has a pretty good mining level, and you can see on there it says mining level bronze. Well, I don't think we can make an obsidian pickaxe yet, but we can certainly make a bronze pickaxe, and funnily enough, bronze pickaxe has the same mining level bronze, so hence why we're making bronze, because I feel as though that's probably the best that we can do at the moment. So to make that, all we're going to need is the pickaxe head, so let's just grab the cast for that, and we'll pop that in here, go and make sure that it's switched on to bronze. That's at the bottom. Pour that in there, and we'll just make the rest out of stone. I think we just need a handle and a binding for that. Let's just double check. Yeah, a handle and a binding. So if we go into the part builder, and yeah, we've already got handles in there. We'll put the binding in there and grab a stone binding as well. Can't put that in there. And then we just pop all the bits together in the tool forge like that. There we go. So there is our bronze pickaxe. So hopefully that is going to help us out a little bit more. We'll just pop the flint one over there now. And yeah, I think that's probably going to help us out. I didn't check to see whether or not we could make any armor out of the bronze. Maybe we can get some better armor. So I don't know. Let's check helmet. Oh, spell it correctly would definitely help. And no, it doesn't look as though we are going to be able to make a bronze helmet. Okay, well, we've got the pickaxe that we need for that anyway. So before we do anything further on that, though, the one thing that I kind of wanted to do is to make some better chests. And again, I was having a look around and I found the chest upgrade option in here seems to be these from the advanced inventories mod. And yeah, I've not made one yet, so I don't know what they're going to be like, but I can only assume, given that they've got sort of the gold, iron, diamond, etc., that they're just going to have bigger inventories. It would make sense. And if we just go into there, we can see that just means a bit of wool, some wood, and some cobble. So if we just go in, I've already grabbed some wool and some stone, so pop that in there, and we'll just have a quick look and see what this is all about. So put that there. I'll pop that. Can I put that next to there? I can. Yep, looking pretty good. And that hasn't got any bigger inventory. So can I even harvest that up? Yes, I can. To make the stone into an iron is just surround that with iron. So we've got some iron ingots here. Let's do that and see how that comes out. Now, has that got... I'm hoping this has got more inventory space. It has. Excellent. So the iron chest is equivalent to a double wooden chest. For some reason, the stone chest is just equivalent to a wooden chest on its own. And then we can improve that again by surrounding the iron chest with gold. Now, I am actually just going to grab some of that, and I just want to see whether or not it doubles it again. If it did, that would be great, because we're starting to get a few too many chests about. I'm really not one of these people that likes to have too many chests. I mean, you can't help it, but it does kind of begin to annoy me a little bit, because I'm not very organized, and I then find it easy to lose stuff, and I spend half my time just sort of looking around in chests for the stuff that I actually need. So, in fact, probably want to turn that into ingots first of all. Put that there, bang that in the middle. Right, and then we'll pop that down there. Yeah, that's looking good now. And that has got quite a lot of space. I'm not sure that I like the fact that it's a drag bar, because it means I can't immediately see what I'm looking for. I'm probably going to stick with iron chests in that case, because it's going to halve the amount of chests I've got. I don't know. We'll leave it as it is for now, but in the meantime, we've got our bronze pickaxe. There's just one more thing that I need to grab, and that is some more food. And again, I've made a load of bread. That'll do for now. Oh, and grab some cobblestone, because I've got a little bit of a plan to make the nether easier. Nothing fancy. I'm just going to dig down rather than walk on the surface. So we'll turn those into sticks, stone tool rods, and we'll turn the tool rods into ladders, just so we've got a few ladders. In fact, let's just make some more. I don't feel like that's enough. And yeah, that'll kind of do for now. So we're gonna let's just drop off the bits that we don't need in here for definite. We don't need any wood. Certainly don't need any tin ore or that. I don't need the creosote. Don't need the coal coke, and the pickaxe head cast. Let's pop back on there. Right, let's go and see about the nether. Let's see, yeah, the problem is, whenever you go to the nether, let's just grab that egg. Whenever you go to the nether, obviously, with the aggressive settings on the zombie pigments, so, you know, you pick up a piece of ore and you end up being attacked straight away. I mean, I'm a bit stronger now. I could probably fight off maybe one or two of them. I could certainly evade them. But, oh, hello, spiders. But I don't really want to have to be doing that all the while. There's quite a lot of spiders and a ghast over there. Yeah, it's just something that I don't really want to be doing all the while. So what I've decided to do, and this is probably going to end badly, as it always does with me, but what I've decided to do is just to dig down and just sort of get under here a little bit and try to get the ores that way. So let's just pick a spot to start with. Now, I'm not going to choose that side because I just have a feeling that's going to fall directly through into the lava. I'm kind of hoping that this side doesn't. So we'll start here. And let's see, how do we want to do this? I think maybe we'll do just a one wide hole actually. So I need a shovel for that, which luckily I've got. I'm not really sure how deep this tainted soil goes, but let's just start sticking some ladders down. I think, yeah, let's do this 2 wide, thinking about it. Stupid idea just to do that 1 wide, because if we suddenly hit lava, we're not going to have time to escape. Haha, there we go. So that was kind of just sort of in time, really. So we now know, I'm going to put that block there so I know that I can't dig down any further. And then I think we'll possibly dig in a bit. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I am going to go off camera for a while. And I'm going to try to get this at least into a state where we can collect some ores, etc., unharassed by the various mobs. And yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've dug quite a way, and I found a few ores. I found some actual rutile ore back there, but you need a Phormium pick to be able to get that, which we just haven't got yet. But I have found some tin. I was quite lucky with this, really, because I changed direction with the tunnel because we sort of like came out above lava here, and it was just there. So we actually only need an iron pickaxe for that, but I found the bronze pickaxe is quite sufficient to grab that, and yeah, seems like famous last words. So there we go. Ores do actually explode in the Nether. Let's just hope that we grabbed at least a couple of that tin before it disappeared. And just for now, we'll pop a torch down there. I don't think there's any other holes. No, there's not. Cool. Right, let's have a look in the quest book then, now that we've grabbed that, and see where we are. So there's the tin, but as we suspected, there is another level. And I've done the first one, so I'd already found some salt. And now we just need to find 1 piece of amber ore. So I am going to continue digging, and hopefully we'll be able to get there and... oops, fell down here. Hopefully we'll just be able to get there, get that piece of amber, and we can move on to a different quest. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I have dug a little bit further, and it was only actually a little bit further. It's just around the corner there was where I found the tin. And I'm quite close to the edge there. I've just kind of closed this off with a bit of this tainted soil because I was getting fired at by a ghast. But we've found some amber ore. And yeah, so we required the bronze axe to get that. So let's just, I'm hoping this doesn't drop anywhere. And I can't pick that up because I've not got any space anymore. So we'll pop that there. I think we'll grab this other piece as well. Use the shovel to get that out. And yeah, so this is out in the open again. So let's just close that bit off as well. And we'll grab that other piece. And there we go. So that is all the bits that we need for that. And no, it's not. So we've got one final level here. And this is the alumite harvest. And for that, we're going to need some gold ore and some saltpeter. Now, I've already passed some saltpeter, which is back down here somewhere. There we go. So let's just grab that. We need an alumite pick for that. So we could have just come to the end of this. Let's see, alumite, how we actually go about making that. And that actually requires molten aluminium, molten iron, and molten obsidian. Okay, well, I'm not sure that we've got any... I don't think we've got any aluminium seeds yet. So, let's just nip back to the base and see if we can actually make this stuff. Because I really kind of did want to get to this today, but if we can't, then we can't. I'll meet you back at base. Okay, so turns out that we finished the bauxite bonus quest, which was how we got the aluminium essence, but we didn't actually make the aluminium seeds. Well, at least I've had a good look around and I can't see them anywhere. I don't think that's them. I think that's iron over there. Just have a quick check before I make this. Yeah, that's just iron. So, no worries. It's all easy enough. All we need to do is go in here. We need 4 pieces of this. 2, 3, 4. We need to pop on an essence seed, like so. A rune of fire and the rune of earth. And then a piece of the essence of aluminium and a piece of the essence of tin. And hopefully, yep, there we go. So I haven't done this for a while, so I'm hoping that there's enough mana stored in here that it's relatively quick, which it is. And we're obviously going to need to go and get a place to pop that down and grow these, because I really want to get that quest finished today. So we'll grab this, I'll plant it, I'll cut away until it's grown, and then we can get back down to the nether and get the last little bits that we need. And let's just grab a piece of rock and we can throw that on. And just there, give it a tap, and it's just gonna be picked up again because that's just the way it is. Deary me. Try again. Kind of irritates me the way that this works. There we go. Right, so there is our aluminium seed, and that is going to require, because it's a magical crop, it's going to require going on to the tilled garden soil. I thought I had an area set up for that, which doesn't look as though I have. What's this? These were the nether seeds. Okay, what I will do is I'm going to grab some garden soil. I'm going to pop it down, I think, just here. I'll get it grown. Obviously, that's going to take a while. And yeah, I'll be back when I've done that, and we can move on to the next thing. Okay, so the aluminium has kind of grown enough for me to grab some bits and pieces of it anyway. And while I've been waiting for that, I've actually popped up the bits that I need onto the runic altar for the Obsidian Seeds, because that's going to be quite handy. It's one of the requirements for the alumite, and I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to use quite a lot of this. So just going to grab another piece of living rock and pop that on there, finish that. I've already set up a little area for it, so we can get that growing. So let's just throw that on there, give it a tap, and there we go. There is our obsidian seed. And as I said, got a little area just here. We'll pop that there. Got some magic fertilizer, so we can just speed that up a little bit, and that'll get spreading. And in the meantime, I had one other block of obsidian, and I've popped that into here, so that's smelted down. Now we just need to add in the aluminium, so let's just make some blocks of that. So that just gets us 4, and pop that in there. Hopefully there's enough space in the smeltery. I think in between episodes I'm going to just have to sort of max out on the actual size of this, and I forgot to, let's just, in fact, I'll pop that there for a second. I forgot to actually put any more torches on top, so let's just do that. Certainly don't want anything spawning in here. Get rid of that. And right, that has now smelted down, and we have got 3 ingots of alumite. So if we grab the pickaxe handle, I really hope this is enough. I'm fairly sure it will be. I think it was the one at the bottom anyway, wasn't it? Right, so there we go. There's our alumite. Please be enough. And it is. Excellent. Let's go and pop the cast back in here. And I think I've probably got everything. No, I need the... where are we? Oh, dearie me. Right, here we go. So we need another one of... Start that again. We need another stone binding and another handle. Like so. And then we can pop that together. Let's just get the pickaxe up. So binding, handle, and head. And second new pickaxe of the day. Right, that is what we require to go and get the gold. So I'll meet you back in the Nether when I've found some gold. Well, it turns out that gold was, it was pretty hard to find. I had to travel quite a way. I'm down another level than what I was up here, just purely because I mined up some other ore, which was, I can't remember what it was now, some copper ore, and we had another one of the explosions. And I thought, yeah, just carry on at that level, see what we come across, and yeah, so we found some gold. So let's just grab our alumite pack. In fact, let's just get rid of this dirt first and see how far this this actually goes back, because then hopefully if we do have another explosion I can now that's not what I'd hoped for. Let's just cover that gap up, and we're going to quickly just harvest up all of this gold. And I'm glad that I covered that up, because as always there is a zombie pigman down there. Right, let's grab that final piece just there, and hopefully now we can just turn off the squares for a minute. Hopefully we can now hand in that quest. In fact, it does look as though we can. This is what the world enables. And oh yes, we've got to go back up and grab some of the saltpeter as well. I thought I'd already found it. Oh yeah, I found some emerald as well. Hopefully that'll come in handy. Now, yeah, I thought I'd grab the saltpeter already, but clearly I hadn't, because that required alumite as well. And that will now be enough. I'm not going to be able to hand the quest in here because I've got a full inventory, but there we go. So that's that now finished. So I'm going to get myself back up to the base and we can hand that in, and then we can see what's next. So I will see you in a minute. I've come back and I've found that there's actually a number of dogs have moved into the base. We are actually going to try and tempt these to come and attack me over here, and hopefully then that means that the golem will do his job and I don't get too beaten up. And there we go. Unfortunately lost a few of the seeds there, but that's fine. We will plant those back down again. I've got to admit, I don't think he's kind of reacting as quickly as I'd like him to, but he certainly did help there. So let's just drop off a load of this stuff, and before it despawns, let's just go and repair the damage over here. Let's see what we've got. I know that we're going to now require some more sticks, and one there. And I think that was it. Yeah, that was the only piece of damage. So let's just grab the tin seeds that have just picked up. There's one, there's two, and the last one we're going to pop over here. Okay, so that's that all sorted out, and so we clear some space, and we can now grab the rewards. So we're going to get some osmium and some rutile for whatever reason. No, we're not. We've got a final level. Wow. How long will this go on for? Now we need some redstone, some lapis, and we do actually need to gather some rutile as well. So this isn't actually quite working out how I'd expected it to. The rutile, now that we collect, will finish this anyway. But yeah, we're gonna have to actually go and gather some more bits. And in order to mine those, we do actually now need to get some of this Phormium, which, here we go, Phormium. And the only way to get this is gonna be through Thorncraft by the looks of it. And yeah, I'm gonna have to actually do a little bit of reading up on this and find out how we get this, because I've not used Thorncraft before, so I'm a little unsure how to proceed. And I think that's probably going to be a good place to leave the episode. Right, in the next episode, then we will try to push on with the Thorncraft, and as I say, I'll do a bit of reading up on that. There's a couple of other things that have been on the back burner for a while that I want to try and get sorted out, definitely in the next couple of episodes. The farm situation, it's all getting a bit messy now. I've got far too much of some stuff, and I can probably re-grab some space, but I just want to get that more organised. The Tinker's tools, what I'm actually wanting to do is to get a full set of the tools that we need, so we can probably go and get the hammer and the excavator. That's certainly going to make our mining in the Nether quite a lot easier. I want to try and get this a little bit better so I can get some more stuff in there as well. As I say, I don't think I'm going to get all that done in one episode, but certainly over the next few episodes, that's kind of where I want to get. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave us a like, and in the meantime, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you. Bye.